What's up, guys?
Welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel
and everything else.
Today, we will be coming at you with our Avengers Endgame review.
It's been a little bit, you know. Thanos' snap messed us up, and
And then, we had to sacrifice D-Dub for that Soul Stone.
Yeah.
So
Here.
let's get a moment of silence.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding. He'll be back with us. You know, he just got a new job, so he's gonna be with us today.
it's all good.
But be like that for times.
We're not gonna do anything special. We're just gonna talk about it, and
Yeah, we're just gonna have an open discussion, man.
Yeah.
Like, tell us how you feel about our new layout. You know me? How you feel about the set?
It's a work in progress. We'll start building on it, but it's gonna be the Marvel Bros layer. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys haven't followed us on social media,
make sure you do now. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, on
Twitter,
Facebook, on Twitter.
We're gonna be starting a Snapchat soon.
Yep, Snapchat real soon. Our boy over here, Battery CEO, always comes up with the latest news all the time.
Back for
So for all the nerdy news you want, you feel me? Just make sure you go follow us on Instagram as soon as possible.
Don't forget, we're having that Funko Pop giveaway on our 10th video. So stay active in the socials. Stay active in the comments. Just say hey, say hi, leave a thought on Endgame, anything, so we see you and we notice you. We're like, okay. And that 10th video roll around. You know what I'm saying?
So, I was in Anaheim when I saw the premiere of this movie.
Oh yeah, we were all
Yeah.
in opposite sides of the states.
Yeah, literally.
Like, it was crazy.
We were 8 hours away from each other.
together.
At all times. But wow, just the atmosphere.
Why don't we go through each experience? Why don't we
Let's go. Okay, theater experience.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
alright.
go through the story of the movie.
In terms of my theater experience, I gave up my tickets for California Adventure to see this movie. I felt it was necessary for this channel, and because I'm a Marvel fan, I couldn't just not go to Endgame premiere night. So I gave up my tickets. I definitely gave them to someone who definitely deserved them, and I know they had a good time. But anyways, when I got to the theater, wow, like it was by far the biggest theater I've ever been in my life, because I've never really been to a theater in LA, which was pretty cool. And then once we got in the movie, so much energy, guys. I can't express how much energy and how much excitement there was within the theater. Granted, I was in the second row, but you know what? I was like, look it, I'm in Endgame. I'm going to watch this movie and I'm going to enjoy it. And you know what? I was blown away. It was extraordinary. I really can't. Like, I'm so happy I'm going to be able to tell my children that I experienced Endgame premiere night. Like, it's history. It's
in the books.
It's in the books. So that's kind of, and then like leaving the theater, like, towards the end, you all know, like, it's spoiler time technically, so be aware of that.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, there was a lot of crying, and I definitely heard more crying in a theater than I've ever had in watching a movie. So it was definitely an amazing experience. So what about you guys?
Man, well, for me, it was the same. It was amazing. I didn't get to go premiere night, but I did go, opening day. Man, and it was beautiful. We went to the IMAX in Riverbank. Me and my girl and my cousin and my mom, we all went, and it was just amazing. Just like he said, the energy was amazing. Like, the audience did not skip a beat to be right there with me for every emotion that I felt. Like, it felt like we were all there, like, watching this 22 movie journey together. It was beautiful, man. Like, I freaking just cried tears of joy. Like, literal tears of joy were like streaming down my face because I was just so happy. Like, all of the amazing scenes. It was just, man, beautiful movie. You feel me? What about you?
Alright, so for me, I was 8 hours north in California, and little tiny town, surrounded by nothing, and their theaters, they don't get them many people. And it showed when I went. I bought my tickets 3 weeks in advance there. I showed up with my popcorn little thing in my cup, and I was like, woohoo! And there was a line. I was an hour early, and there was a line out the door. That's for people who had tickets. And I was like, oh my God. So,
Right.
I mean, by the time I got in the theater, into the theater itself, there was nowhere to sit. People were pushing people. Everyone was saving seats. I was in the front row of the theater.
It was that bad. Like, I'm telling you guys,
Like-
everything was sold out. Like, it was insane.
This was me. But I saw it, okay? And when the big moments happened, when Spider-Man came back, when Cap wielded Mjolnir, the crowd just woo, going wild. Like at the ending, there was just a lot of sobbing and crying. I walked out of that theater like, I did it. I did it.
Again. I survived.
And then I came back 3 days later and watched it again.
Man, for real. That movie was amazing. It was worth
for the
every
record.
rewatch.
I have watched it 3 times. I'll probably watch it for a 4th.
Definitely.
Because there's definitely a lot of things that I've seen in terms of Easter eggs. But I definitely want to go back and see what else I can find.
I heard there was over 200 Easter eggs.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I felt pretty good about myself when I finished the movie and then like saw all the reviews about it. I caught pretty much a lot of the Easter eggs, like the first screen time. Like D-Dub did not see Howard the Duck the first time.
I haven't seen him yet.
But he's at the Janet, not the Janet. I'm sorry, Wasp. I can't think of her name right now. But when she comes back and she like gets big, like it's like in one of the portals behind her, like to see him come back. It's pretty dope, yo. Like I was like, it's like I felt like when I was watching the movie, like I was watching it in slow motion and I was trying to analyze everything on the screen. Like I overloaded. I had an awesome overload for that movie, yo. Who else had an awesome overload, yo?
I jumped out of my seat. Like I was.
I did too.
Like, oh my god! What is happening?
Yo, literally.
I passed out. Came back and I was like, oh my god. Now, can we point out the fact, if you guys have watched our previous videos when we did theories on Endgame, remember this little clip right here of us calling Thor was gonna be taken off and Valkyrie was gonna be taken over?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, we
literally.
had no way of knowing what Thor was going to be like, first off.
Literally,
I mean,
that was mind
that
blowing.
was... So for those of you who don't know, Thor was big boy.
If you don't know, you probably shouldn't be watching this video.
Yeah. No.
Like,
We need
spoilers
okay.
all up in this.
Just
You know?
keep watching.
But he's definitely gained a few pounds. Let's just say that.
Yo, he's thick.
Yeah, he's thick. That was a shock. I was surprised, but you know what? It was funny as hell when he first came on screen, especially with Korg and what's his name? Meeks. Oh man,
that was hilarious.
The Fortnite Korg. The Fortnite joke.
Hey, I loved that. You know how Marvel, was kind of throwing Sony some love by promoting their PS4.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like their ads. They also had the Fortnite playing, and if you noticed, I don't know if you guys, whoever plays Fortnite, but in Fortnite, they had Avengers promoted. So
exactly. It was, that's a fact. That did happen, actually, yo.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Did you play the Fortnite Avengers?
I checked it out. I saw Fortnite a while ago, but I checked it out.
It was pretty cool. I don't play Fortnite at all. I play Apex Legends, That's what it is now, man. But, it was pretty awesome that Fortnite Endgame was pretty dope, being able to wield Stormbreaker and
just having Thanos in there, like back when we were playing with Thanos.
That was
when Infinity War came out, we were playing.
Oh, dude,
that was awesome.
OP.
Oh
my
god, it was impossible. Like if you died as Thanos, you shouldn't have been him.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been.
You didn't deserve it.
You should have quit.
So, what I wanted to talk about, the first thing we gotta talk about is Cap wielding Mjolnir.
Oh my god.
You did it, Marvel. You did it.
It's about time.
That is one of the biggest moments in comic books history. That is something that never really happens, but then when it did, it was like,
And I loved how they wrapped 2 comic book moments kinda into one movie, because in that comic book where he wields Mjolnir is the same one where he is the Hydra agent that I was telling you guys about.
Dude, that was,
remember?
So what the
when
hell
he was like,
gonna do?
Hydra. Oh my god. But when he threw Mjolnir and then it what's it called?
Bounce off the shield.
It bounced off the shield, but it caused a sound wave.
Yeah, it sounded
that
sound
knocked,
wave.
that
That's what I
knocked
was
down
like,
Thanos,
holy
yo.
shit,
I was like, genius, yo. And that was calling back to when him and Thor first did it, when they first met. Like, yo, it was perfect, yo, wrapping up every...
You did it, Marvel.
You did it. You won.
No, like when I didn't see it coming, to be honest. Like he got hit, and I was like, "Oh snap!" And then I seen Mjolnir move, and I was like, hang on."
My theater went crazy.
That was insane. And it
Couldn't even.
like.
Fun fact though, I think it was Joe Russo. He confirmed that Cap was always worthy to lift up. He didn't lift it. He pretended not to be able to lift it in Age of Ultron because he didn't want to hurt
Thor's feelings. Yeah. So he when he touched it, he already knew he felt it, like how he could pull it up, so he just dropped it.
And he just dropped it. He was always worthy to lift it.
He got that will, yo. Yo, awesome.
Okay.
Yo,
awesome.
That almost makes me sad that he didn't die in the movie. You know, like not to say the movie wasn't amazing, but that almost makes me sad that he didn't get like a beautiful ending like that. You know, like
whoa, okay.
You know, like
let's talk about. Let's just go through Cap's part of the thing. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Go through each one.
Okay.
Cap. Yeah, America's ass.
that was hilarious.
That's America's ass.
I can do this all day. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Like he was so fed up with himself at that point.
Now like the ending for me, beautiful. Because of the fact that that's what he's always wanted.
Yeah,
he gets it.
With Peggy, yeah.
And maybe we could get a TV show or some of the movies of him and back in the day with Peggy and stuff like that, whooping ass like.
Disney Plus, maybe it's a rumor, so be aware of that. It might happen. We don't know.
Marvel Bros, you heard it.
One of the things that, if you guys don't know, it is a timepiece, technically a timepiece. So like, it is a lot more expensive to make a show like that. Since they definitely have to de-age everything.
I'm just gonna stop you there. I don't think Disney's worrying about money. I'm just gonna say that.
I mean, that's and I think all of us can attest this. Like Disney Plus is definitely gonna change the game.
Oh yeah.
In terms of streaming services.
If you don't know about Disney Plus,
I doubt that. I doubt anyone will really be able to like be on the same level as Disney Plus because, like, you know, I know you guys are really big DC fans too, and I am too. But it's just DC does not hit home the way Marvel's been hitting home.
Watch your language, right?
And and on top of that, now their TVs are going to be integrated with their movies. Come on, it's over. You can't beat that now. Amazingness. But Cap's overall story was just so perfect. To me, it was perfect. It was perfect, but you know, it left a little plot holes that I understand, whatever.
Okay.
But
yeah,
it was just like, to me, it was just like how much more like satisfying. You know what I mean? To have Cap's story end with that type of ending. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the ending that they chose was bad. I'm just saying, like, if Iron Man and Cap died, I would have walked out that movie theater crying like a baby. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been awesome.
Did you guys?
And they kind of technically did.
Cap as Captain America, like him being Captain America in Endgame, like, because I know, like, from one of the guys at the comic book store, he really didn't like the way Cap took going into the past. Like, can you imagine Cap going into the past and be like, damn, like, we have an opportunity here to stop a lot of things from happening. You know?
Okay, so I'm going to stop you right here. Before we get into the rest of this video, anytime you do time travel,
that's true.
There's always going to be, no matter what, you can change this, you can change that. But the thing is, they're going off the branch theory. So no matter what Cap did, it wasn't going to change their present. It would have changed to another alternate universe.
It would have just created an alternate.
Like, I think the way they put it is, like, you can't, like, your past becomes your future, or your past becomes your past. I don't.
No. Their world, the one we know, will no matter what they do to the past, will stay the same. It's not going to affect what's happened there. That's why it is what it is. And when Hope talked to the Ancient One, and she was like, "You're going to take the stone, and you're going to make a branch, and it's going to make my universe." He's like, "I'll just put it back." No. Trust me, that line everywhere now.
Well, the lines aren't everywhere in certain aspects. You know what I mean? It's like every time stone went exactly back to where they were supposed to go, right? But it was just that in those moments where there was like hiccups in the movie, that branched off an alternate universe. Like, so it's like where Loki left, that didn't change our future; it changed their future.
Yeah.
You know,
So I know
so
a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people are mad and they're like, "Oh, it's loopholes." Calm down.
It's no loopholes. It's nothing.
It's just the
like,
way it is.
It's just that. What did she? What was it? It was like our past
becomes the future, and our past, or no, and our present becomes the.
Our future becomes our present. It was something
like that.
Yeah, it was.
But it was some deep shit that was even kind of confusing. But it was funny because they were like, "Where did you learn your time traveling information?" Obviously, Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Yeah, it's like Terminator. Like all these like.
That was hilarious.
But yeah,
hilarious.
Cap's story, I liked it. I wouldn't want to end it any other way. I think Cap was his characters played through. How did you feel about Falcon taking over? This is a hot topic.
I don't mind.
I liked it, actually. I really liked it because
I don't know.
like when you think about it, it was the best choice. Why would we have Winter Soldier, who's killed Iron Man's parents, be the new Captain America?
I guess a lot of people were mad because he doesn't have the super soldier serum, but to be honest, that's not Cap's power. His power is his leadership and his will. That's his power right there. Yeah, he's got the strength, sure, but he's the peak of a human. That's it. His will is what it creates him, and what drives him, what makes him a good superhero and stuff like that.
And if you like even think about it, like the first time we saw Falcon, you feel me? What was he doing? He was helping veterans, yo. Yeah. Like what other? And then in Endgame, what do you see? Captain America. He's almost in a kind of veteran setting. You know, it's like, yo, this is what. It's like they set the movies up perfectly for him to hand the mantle off. And I don't know about you guys, but seeing that Falcon Captain America suit is gonna be so good.
I'm excited. You know, I knew and I know in the comics that he becomes Captain America at some point. And it wasn't until after the movie that I actually had a chance to see him in the comic form, like in terms of, and like I hadn't seen him be like Captain America, like have the whole American setup, you know. So that was definitely really cool to see.
Yeah,
and I'm excited to see how they're going to do it in live action, which would be pretty interesting to see in the future.
We'll go off the little side character, War Machine. He's the Iron Patriot now. If you didn't notice his new suit, which was all red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Wasn't he always the Iron Patriot though?
Technically he became it when he got Hammer products.
See, what happened is, like
they said
he stole
Iron
the Iron Patriot suit.
Yeah.
He stole Iron Man suit. They made that suit Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
But after that movie, he became War Machine.
Yeah.
So I think they might have put like a War Machine Iron Patriot.
But now he has
you know what I mean?
It's a dope suit.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
It's a dope suit.
Like I love the darkness to it. You definitely can still see like the stars and stuff. Like when Rocket was hanging off him, I was like, it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty badass.
He's definitely gonna stay as a side character for sure. He's just gonna be in the background.
Today I was on social media and I saw that, I don't know if it was a rumor, if it was people were talking, but they were talking about Captain Marvel and him being.
They have a relationship.
Yeah, if you notice, she says in the when they're in the hologram, she's like, "You be safe, soldier." Like there was a little connection, but I don't think they're going that route.
Yeah, she was like, "Be careful." Like she said it like a little more heartfelt.
I feel that now. If you guys didn't know, Marvel, there's a rumor that Captain Marvel will represent the LGBT community, and
I'm fine with that.
yeah,
I really don't care personally.
It doesn't matter, but like I think she's gonna go that way.
Captain Marvel could have died in Endgame, and I wouldn't care.
We should cut all this part out.
Like she didn't film. None of the Captain Marvel was filmed before she did her shots in Endgame.
Oh, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because she had like
she didn't know anything about Captain Marvel up until that point. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm sure she knew she was going to film Captain Marvel.
But she didn't know like the storyline.
She didn't know the story or anything. I'm pretty sure like that. She just knew what she was told. Like she just knew what she was told, making her shots for Endgame. And with that said, if you don't know, it's pretty secretive, especially with the Russos, and they were really cryptic cryptic with a lot of their actors, except
People didn't even have the
the
right
right
script.
Yeah,
And
they
even
mixed
then they
them
were-
up and everything.
And even then, they weren't even explaining to them in full detail what exactly is happening in the scene. The only person who I think knows is Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
That was it.
And even if they did say something, it was like nothing was accurate. And you know what? Real quick, you know what I realized from Endgame is remember how they were talking about Doctor Strange talking to a big CG character or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember when that rumor had came out and everyone thought it was the Living Tribunal or Galactus? That was actually him when he was making the fucking giant tsunami.
Oh, when he was
and he was still talking to everyone. You know what I mean? Like
that was a CGI character.
no, it wasn't a CGI
I mean, it was a
character.
character.
I mean, that was the scene. They thought he was talking to a giant character,
Plot twist.
but he
That's
was
how the
actually exactly. He was actually holding the water.
The water elementals from
Spider-Man Far From
That's
Home.
where it originated.
Yeah, but Thor, surprising. He
Really surprising.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
but him wielding Stormbreaker and Mjolnir,
At the same
Sick.
time, clapping them
That was
together.
bad.
getting
He
his
threw
little
Mjolnir up and hit it like a baseball.
him getting his goodbye to his mom in.
Oh, yeah.
Them using Natalie Portman's cutscenes
Oh,
that
yeah.
I was
piece
so
it
happy to see her
together.
in that.
Like that's so funny.
Yeah. That was crazy.
And then the way it ended with him going away to go with the Asgardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, pretty
Loved
nice.
it.
Love it.
Now we're gonna set up for Mighty Thor. If you guys don't know about that, it's basically Valkyrie's gonna take over as
Did they confirm
the
that?
queen of. She's gonna take over as the queen of Odin, and he's gonna go.
Queen of Asgard.
She could use a hammer.
Sorry, yeah, queen
I
of
doubt it.
Asgard. No. But he's gonna go do his own thing, and he's
Oh, no,
gonna,
but what I'm saying, do you think Valkyrie's gonna be able to wield a hammer?
sure
She
she's
had
ready.
one made for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
See why not? Well, I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know. I don't think she would be able to be worthy. You know, not
I
right
have
off
a
the
problem
bat.
with her part in Endgame. The fuck she get a Pegasus?
What do you mean? She had a Pegasus in
Yeah,
the Ragnarok.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
No, she did not.
Yeah,
she had
that
it in
was-
a cutscene.
That's the main. That was the
Mhm.
main. Like, what's it called?
Ragnarok's my movie.
That was the main horse that they used.
Yeah.
They
She
also
had
Valkyrie.
it. She had it in the cutscene from when Hela was taken over, which was like thousands of years ago.
all dying. But
I
I'm
know,
sure
all
she
dying.
might know where to get
Yeah.
Pegasus from.
It's
You
a
know?
Pegasus.
But I'm saying that Asgard was destroyed.
Freaking Pegasus. bro.
Asgard was Asgard was destroyed. They were on a ship. They were headed back. They split off to go to Earth. I don't know where Thor was going. Thanos took over their ship, and then
Well,
they're
it's
on
not
Earth.
known that they left to go to Earth.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
I was
We have
assuming.
a 5-year gap before we even see them again.
Maybe
she could
she-
have got a Pegasus.
Maybe she
from
went to
anywhere.
Pegasus.com and ordered one. But
Craigslist.
With that said, though, like, do you think that village was already there, or did they build it themselves? I mean, because you would.
I think that village was already there, and they just came in and inhabited.
yeah.
Yeah, or they like joined the population there. I'm not sure. I mean,
They could have joined the population there.
and but let's see what else. Black Widow. What are your guys' thoughts on her?
Oh man, that was oof. Black Widow was amazing in this movie, yo. Like they almost built this movie around Black Widow's
yeah.
death.
She's still
kind
alive.
of, you know what I mean? Like
She's still alive.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
If
Joe Russo confirmed today that the soul, like whatever you sacrifice for the soul stone,
It's gone.
well, he lied.
irreversible.
Yeah.
He lied because this is a big debate. They sacrificed Gamora for the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
They got Gamora back.
No, they did.
Yeah, they did.
That's-
They got
It's not
the.
the same group.
It's not-
Yeah.
Gamora.
But I'm saying they could just get another Black Widow right before she went off to.
But it's not the same. That's
That's
the
not
main
what we're saying.
point.
Though. We're saying that the Black Widow that we know and love is
Is
gone
dead.
forever.
She died.
There's
and
no way we-
sacrificed.
okay, why didn't they
the same Gamora that Star Lord knew and loved is dead.
Dead.
She's never coming
She's never
back.
coming back.
That's
So
why. She
why don't they
needed
just
to
get
do that.
Black Widow before she did the Soul Stone? Right here.
Well, they can't because the times all of the Infinity.
But I'm saying before they took those back, they could have just boop, grabbed her, boop, come
But
back.
then that fucks up their timeline. Why would they?
Yeah,
do
because
that?
remember
They're
Brandt's
already
theory, they don't
almost
want to fuck up any
Yeah.
other alternate universes other than the ones that Cap already fucked up by going
It's time
back in
travel
time.
She's definitely right. Who's next?
That beginning
Ronan?
scene though, the beginning scene with Hawkeye and his kids.
Oh yeah, so
yeah,
we
that
definitely
was
called that one out. We talked.
sad.
We talked
We all definitely said that was going to be the first of the.
So he calls his daughter Hawkeye, which is the first time that it's been used in the franchise, except for one part in Avengers 1 when the doctor dude said the Hawk up there.
His nest, yeah.
But it was just Hawk. But this is the first time Hawkeye has been used, which kind of sets up for maybe her taking over as Hawkeye.
Well, I know in Disney Plus they're gonna hit a show with Jeremy Renner, and I'm not sure it's the same girl or not.
I doubt it.
But now he's Ronin, so
Yes, the Russo's daughter.
I'm assuming we're gonna see some Ronin something from it from when the time he was Ronin, because that beginning part of him was important because of where he was.
Yeah, and from what I understand, it's basically the show is going to be about him passing on the mantle to was it Katie Pride? No,
Kitty Pryde.
Katie Pride. Is it Katie Pride?
No, not Kitty Pryde. I'm
Katie
sorry.
Pryde's an X-Men person.
Yeah, you said Katie Pryde, and I thought of Kitty Pryde. Her name is
Bishop. No,
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. That's
Yeah.
And that's kind of how she gets introduced into the MCU, I believe. And I think most of the Disney Plus shows are going from, I think,
The new Avengers standpoint.
8-hour runtime. So 8 episodes. 8 episodes.
8 episodes.
I think so. I mean, I don't know if that's all confirmed, but like I know from the general, like they're all going to be around 8 at the most in terms of lengthwise. But yeah, that. I was kind of upset we didn't see Vision.
I was super upset we didn't see Vision.
Yeah.
And I was upset we didn't see Ultron.
We didn't see a body.
But you guys know how I
see...
feel about Ultron, so
I understand.
we're gonna just skip that. That's gonna be another
I
video.
understand why Vision's very OP. His character is super powerful for the universe. He played his purpose. Same thing with Captain Marvel. Who were like, why do we see Captain Marvel? Like, she's an OP character. If she was there, it would have changed. She's
took
just
the
so
Power
powerful.
Stone to fucking knock her off straight.
Yeah. If you notice, like, we didn't get any powerhouses in this movie at all. They never mind. I'm not about to go through that right now. But
if there was any powerhouse, it was probably Thanos towards the end.
literally,
He definitely saw it.
you know, how beautiful was that when he popped the, like you were just saying, when he popped the power, like that, just the sheer.
Like he was
like
strategical
mind
with
capacity
everything.
he has.
Like,
It's
it
just-
was insane.
He was like in split second he was like, oh nope, I got you, bitch.
Pretty much.
Literally, like it was amazing.
His sword. You want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, So I was thinking about it, and vibranium is supposed to be the strongest metal in the universe.
Yep.
That's what it is.
And it breaks in this movie.
But it breaks in this movie, and I was thinking like, I mean, what could destroy that? There's one thing, and I don't think they'll ever say it. I think it's just kind of like a little thing they won't talk about. But Uri metal is it's in
Also known as Uru metal in the MCU. Just said it. Go ahead.
and it rivals with vibranium. I think it's a little stronger technically,
Yep.
and it looks stony almost too. And if you look at the store, it kind of looks like a.
Who do we see actually use that in the in the MCU or like the comics?
What are we talking about?
Like who actually uses
Iron Man creates a suit out
Who
of
do you
it.
know?
Mjolnir's made out of it.
Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. Both.
So I'm thinking maybe it was made something like that.
Actually, there's like a whole comic run where Odin makes like the entire Avengers their own personalized weapons.
That's true.
Because they're fighting against something. I think they're fighting against Odin's brother, actually, or something like that.
Loki or a different brother?
No,
No.
Odin's brother, not Thor's brother.
Oh,
Odin's
okay,
brother.
okay.
Yeah.
Loki.
What? Waluigi.
Let's see.
Um,
What about in terms of story? Like how was pieced together?
okay, I think
The
it was.
pace of the movie.
I think it was set up nice. After watching it again, like I feel like Endgame was amazing, but it wouldn't be my top favorite movie because, in terms of story wise, it's an ending. It's a conclusion to a movie.
Definitely an ending.
So it's not a story. It's just a conclusion, and it's like you go watch it again. You're like, all right, where's the fight scene? Like, let's get to the fight
That's
scene.
how I felt too.
Yeah, you kind of like the beginning. It's like, all right, this is all preparational.
But it's all necessary.
It's necessary.
You know?
It's completely necessary and great. It's just the watchable playback factor. You're just there for the fight.
Yeah, because
Oh
that's how I
my
felt
God.
after the third time. I was kind of like, fuck, I just want to see the end already. Like I was just.
Well, that's because it's a 3-hour movie.
But it doesn't feel like
It doesn't feel like it. No.
You definitely see the movie time fly by pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Should we talk about Iron Man?
Are we there yet?
Let's talk about Hulk.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
All right. So, Hulk in this movie, I'm gonna have to give it like a 1,000 thumbs down because I feel like they just
dropped the ball,
disrespected the fans when it came to Hulk. For them to say that
Hulk was
this
a
movie
bitch.
was gonna give us a good ending that we wanted for everything, I think that would mean that we would get a rematch of Hulk and Thanos. The last time we saw Hulk, he got his ass whooped.
I know.
That's the last time. That's the last time we saw Hulk.
People don't know.
No.
That was supposed to be Professor Hulk.
Yeah,
But
that's not Hulk.
There was Bruce and the body of Hulk. Where was the mindset of Hulk? He's supposed to be smart, but then also have the Hulk in him. There was no Hulk. There was his body.
That's true. He was pretty much only Bruce.
It was only Bruce.
Hulk body.
Well, to be fair, the Professor Hulk persona is actually Banner's mind in Hulk's body. That's what Professor Hulk is. There is no Hulk anymore because it's just Hulk's body.
But
I feel like we got like kind of played for not getting we didn't get
a little bitch.
I mean, I guess we did kind of get a Savage Hulk. We kind of did get Gray Hulk. Like they gave us those a little bit, but man, for him to go from Thor Ragnarok to Infinity War and then nothing, like that was just that was heartbreaking, man.
We should have seen some ass whooping of Thanos.
We should have seen like some real like ass whooping. Like we should have seen Banner like just thinking while he's fighting. Like that should have.
That would have been the purpose. That would have been the purpose.
That's the only reason to have Professor Hulk.
Oh, and apparently the damage to his arm is permanent.
It's permanent. It's permanent. So they just they were just like
right off Hulk.
We have all of the Fox characters. We're not going to use Hulk anymore. Here you go, Universal. Take them back.
Keep him alive in case we want him. No. I'm saying his gamma radiation. That should have made him even stronger. I would have loved to see that affect him and turn him into World Breaker Hulk.
Like honestly, that's kind of the direction that they should have took it because he already said. Because didn't he say that it was mostly gamma radiation?
It should mess him up, and then over time it should warp his brain and make him mad and make him into World Breaker Hulk. Perfect setup.
With that
Marvel, all Infinity.
That's what we want.
We also know that in past movies, gamma radiation is also one of the few things that can hurt him. Eventually, in the comic books, I think he asks Hawkeye to kill him with a gamma ray a gamma ray arrow, and Hawkeye kills him essentially. And which kind of leads into the Immortal Hulk storyline. If you guys are keeping up with the comics, you guys know what I'm talking about, which is amazing, by the way. But yeah, you would think it's also potential danger for him, and I think that's why we can see that he is permanently damaged from what happens to him from the snap that he did.
Yeah.
So that is important to keep in mind.
That is important to keep in mind, but it's just like even dab, like bro, that's not
Hulk out. Bruce.
That was pretty funny though.
That was funny,
especially when Ant-Man was like, "Hey, do I get a picture with Ant-Man?" And like they're like, "Who?"
And he's like, "No, it's obvious he wants to take a picture with you guys." Like that was all hilarious, but I feel like they just
for the true Hulk fans.
I feel like they disrespected Hulk like they did with Talos in Captain Marvel by making him like they made the Skrulls a laughing, funny thing, and they think they did the same thing with Hulk. They just wrote him off as being the comedic humor and nothing more, not being the bronze. They only being the brain, literally only being the brain.
You know, it reminded me of when the whole Thanos fucking bombed the shit out of their lair.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You know when he was holding up the thing under, like at the bottom floor?
Yeah.
That reminded me of what happens in Secret Wars when
that's what it was.
He
carries the same thing.
Carries the entire mountain. I think the mountain's the size of Mount Everest, if I'm not mistaken. He holds it while he's protecting the rest of the Avengers until they figure out how to escape.
Amazing.
And I was like, oh my god, it's Secret Wars! Like,
Yep.
That was a cool little thing that I noticed in this bed.
And it made you think, like, man, that whole movie was just so amazing. That movie was amazing. Yo.
Yeah.
That movie was amazing. I don't think there's anything else to say other than
Thanos is a little bitch.
That movie was amazing. Thanos is awesome. To know that Thanos took Pym particles and then him and Ebony Maw reverse engineered the Pym particles to mass produce them for their army. can you give me something that won't make me have a nerdgasm? Like, that is amazing. What? Showing the true, just sheer genius and just badassery of Thanos, the Mad Titan. You feel me? Like, what? No one in the world knows what a Pym particle is, and he reverse engineers it?
We definitely see less of his minions.
Yeah.
The
They got
Thanos.
took off quick, too.
Yeah, and they definitely, especially like, I don't know the girls, the taller, the one that Black Widow really fought in Infinity War.
The horn girl.
That's not Black Dwarf, is it?
I'm not sure. I don't really know the names of them.
I think her name is Black Dwarf.
The only one that really stood up and survived was Ebony Maw. He was one of the only ones that was alive when the snap happened. Or yeah,
Yeah.
He was the only one that really survived.
Yeah, that's true. They wrote off the Black Order, kind of.
They didn't dirty.
They just wrote them off too. Yeah.
I mean, we can kind of allude into this. Iron Man getting a kid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
That was pretty awesome.
remember when the movie had first came out, they were rumoring that the girl from 13 Reasons Why,
Catherine Longard.
Catherine Longard, was
Longard.
supposed
I think
to be,
Longard's the last name. I know it's Long something.
Well, long something was supposed to be in the movie, right? And she was nowhere to be found. So then I think I don't know if the Russo brothers confirmed it, but
they did confirm it. They
said that she was supposed to be
2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. Basically,
an older Iron Man's daughter.
When he snaps, it basically takes him into the soul world, like Thanos, in Infinity War, and he basically.
But it was the opposite. Instead of seeing Gamora as a kid, he sees his kid as an adult.
In terms of like what interactions they had, they didn't really talk about. They just said that in test audiences, that whole sequence was a little confusing, and so they decided to scrap it.
That makes sense though, because that would be very confusing.
Yeah, it would be like,
it was really confusing for people.
Yeah. Hopefully, we get to see it in like deleted scenes or something, because I would really like to see that.
Hopefully, I would love to see that. Imagine all the deleted scenes for this 3-hour movie, yo.
Like if they're willing to, like, so if you don't know, Captain Marvel's DVD is going to get over 26 minutes of extended and deleted scenes, which I'm hyped about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's even more for
When does that come out on DVD? Soon, huh?
Soon, I'm pretty sure.
Probably sometime after Spider-Man comes out.
I know Endgame comes out on DVD in August.
Yeah. So Iron Man names his daughter Morgan, which
he alludes to in Infinity War.
Yeah.
With his dream.
And it's an Easter egg to comic books.
Yeah, because she takes over. He gets that family that he never had.
Which is why they chose to not change anything in the past, because he wanted to keep.
Just ultimately bring everyone back, and that was the ultimate goal in this game, just to bring everyone back, not
to reset
anything, because their lives at this point were most people were kind of content. They kind of accepted the fact of what happened, and you kind of see that in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And the only person that really kind of comes around and changes that is Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And to that OG rat who basically brought it back. You know, and giving a shout out to that rat. But like a cool theory that I was telling Michael a while back was that basically, if throughout the MCU we've noticed that Stark has had a problem with his arm, and basically the events of Endgame kind of connect him to like a multiverse, and hence give him the arm problems that he has. Like in Civil War, you see him mess up around with his hand.
Yeah, he's always messing with his hand.
And that's why he had that dream about him having a kid, naming it Maury, as well, linking him to the future and the past. That was a cool little theory that I heard about prior to watching Endgame.
Yeah, that would make sense, especially going back to talk to his dad too.
Yeah.
His dad was even like, "Did I meet you?
Yeah.
Have I met you before?"
His dad
all the time travel scenes.
Yeah.
Awesome if you're a Marvel fan. Oh my god, that was amazing.
That's pretty dope.
Literally though.
Like this Hulk smash, like, and like seeing seeing them them using cutscenes. I don't know how they did all that. It was just
they actual cutscenes, or they filmed?
Some of them were cutscenes.
I enjoyed how Secretary
I know what you're talking about though.
when they're trying to confiscate the Tesseract and take Loki back, and I'm like, damn, did they really fight with S.H.I.E.L.D.? Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad we didn't get to see that in Captain America: Winter Soldier, which is my favorite movie, by the way. But yeah, I would love to see that. I would have loved to see
And
that.
I'm thinking like those little cutscenes like that we got in Endgame is kind of what we're gonna get a taste of with Disney Plus.
I hate
true.
to say it, but I hated the part of Hulk in Avengers 1 because he was like talking and stuff like that. He didn't talk back then in that movie. Hulk smash. That was it, you know. Maybe we just didn't
we
see
didn't
it.
know that he didn't talk. Yeah,
Yeah,
he never had enough screen time when he was the Hulk. He was Banner or he was Hulk
That's
fighting.
true.
That was it.
You know, in terms of Hulk, I don't even know if we talked about this, but like, I know it's kind of off topic, but like, do you like this Hulk, like in terms of design, or do you like the Incredible Hulk, like with Norton's version of the Hulk?
Norton's.
Because his version is definitely a lot darker, and I can see the transition why, but
you can't really say this Hulk because every Hulk has looked different in every movie that we have gotten. Literally, like the Avengers movie, he looked good in the Avengers movie. He looked really good in the Incredible Hulk movie that they made. Like
I love
the Marvel Incredible Hulk movie, not the other Incredible Hulk movie. You know what I'm saying? The actual MCU.
I like
that.
The powers in the non-Marvel one.
Yeah,
though.
I like the powers in that
definitely
one because you see him getting bigger the matter he gets. That's like the only time
that's
we
the
actually get
whole
an accurate
fucking purpose
power
of
of
Hulk. That is his power. Like he gets bigger. Not once in the MCU have you seen him get bigger. Like
it's true.
But then again, you got to remember that MCU has limited all the characters because of how OP they can get.
Yeah.
Thor, insanely OP, especially with Odin Force. He should be smashing people. He should have popped Thanos right off the planet. Like, but it's movies, so.
Yeah. But with that said, speaking of Morgan, we get to definitely see Pepper Potts wearing the Ironheart armor.
That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Their fight scene, Iron Man.
The girl power scene?
Yes, the whole girl power scene. With all the female
Put
Marvel.
two in your face for me.
Spider-Man's like, activate insta-kill.
Oh, dude, that was so fucking
amazing.
I was so hyped. Oh my god, the theater was crazy.
The theater
when that happened. Oh man.
And then he just crawled up there, he's like, hey.
Oh yeah, that's
for me, he's like, yeah.
He was so shell shocked, which was pretty.
It shows like the kid in him.
Yeah.
It really
You
is.
definitely
Awesome.
see the pain that a lot of these characters suffered from this battle, especially after the huge bombardment from the ship. And then Captain Marvel comes in, and takes that whole ship out.
That was, man, that's what she should have done.
Yep.
Coming in that scene, like she should have just.
I like the
boom, boom, like, yes.
agility she showed fighting Thanos. She was just wrapping around him. And
that's
it
true.
was cool. And but he said, but she said,
I cannot believe that we have not talked about Thanos getting his head chopped off in the beginning of the movie.
That shit fucked me up. Let me
the
just tell
first
you.
15 minutes, Thanos gets his head chopped off.
I was so triggered. I couldn't believe it.
they did it, Mark.
Shocked just once
Yo,
again.
that shit was.
Thor said, beep. All right, have a good day. Like,
Yeah, took off.
What
Like
did
that
you
shit
do?
happened.
freaking
I
Nebula
realized
was like,
that.
what the fuck?
Like, and then the next thing we know, it kind of goes on 5 years later, and we're like, what?
Yo,
Thanos said,
and
make
by
you
the way,
breakfast and what's up?
Crazy thing about that Thanos scene when he gets his head chopped off, like if you didn't see it in the IMAX, you actually didn't get to see his entire head. Because in the IMAX theaters, since they shot the movie with IMAX cameras, you get like 25% more. So in the IMAX, you see his entire head on the ground. Like,
Hopefully for a time. I would
like,
see it in IMAX.
Yo, it's
Everything was sold out. I couldn't see it in IMAX.
it was awesome, yo. Yo, what? That was, oh my goodness.
Just the ambush leading up to it, him having a peaceful ass breakfast.
Yeah, because it's all walking.
Bitch was just chilling.
Picking this fruit, like
picking his fruit. Oh man, and
Dude over there cured population control, and he's just like,
most badass lines ever.
Yeah, like, what's up,
use
like-
the stones to destroy the stones. Like,
he
oh,
admitted they were too powerful to have.
oh, he knew.
Yeah.
He said the stones only lead to desire of the stones. Like, bro, what?
You can hate on me in the comments if you want. I like Thanos. I like his as
that was the
merciful
game one.
list as it was. He had good intentions really deep down because, let's be honest, population's a fucking problem. Let's be real, and he was the only one man enough to fucking
Even Cap
sack
says it.
up and like, all right.
Even Cap says that there's whales in the Hudson, and she's like, And then Black Widow was like, don't tell me the happy shit right now. And then he's like, well, I mean, less people, less votes. And she's like, don't make me throw this sandwich at you right now.
Less people, less votes.
But it's true, you definitely see the outcome of having less people in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see it a lot, but we definitely can see different aspects of it. And we might see that more of that in Spider-Man, Far From Home.
All right, now, Iron Man. Yo, okay. Let me say,
What do you think
I'm
of this
so happy
performance
they
overall,
did.
though, first off?
Yeah.
They did it.
But yeah, his performance overall throughout the movie.
Him reaching in his chest, pulling out the freaking nanobites and slamming them into Steve Rogers' hand were beautiful. Yo, that was beautiful, dude.
I honestly kind of got a little mad. I'm not gonna let you go.
I got choked up right there.
I got a little mad. I was like,
I felt this. I felt Iron Man all the way. When I seen Civil War, I've been on Iron Man's side the whole time.
Yeah.
I've never been on Cap's side, just never. You knew your best friend killed my parents and you didn't tell me. Yo, there's nothing that you can do to get back from that. So I was feeling Iron Man from the beginning of the movie. He was like, yo, what?
He did warn him. He could have avoided that.
He was like, I told you that we were gonna lose him. What did you say? We do it together, and we did. Like, I was like, yeah. Now what? Exactly. Now what? There you go. Go make your own suit. Oh man, I was like, yeah, motherfucker.
now,
where's Bucky?
Now, at that point, we get the 5-year jump.
Yeah.
And then
that was ridiculous.
We see him with his family.
I did not expect that 5-year jump.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. I mean, I think we talked about it in one of the videos.
We did talk about there being a jump, but I didn't think it was going to be in the first 15 minutes after Thanos got his head fucked.
Which they did. Like, pretty much the whole movie was pretty much like the first 15 minutes.
The trailers. Yeah.
And obviously they had
except for
the end cuts.
Yeah, exactly.
You really didn't know what was going down.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't tell. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't have guessed that Thanos sitting on the bench was in the crumbles of the Avenger base from the trailers.
Oh yeah.
Without knowing the context.
No, we said that in the video.
But
we said that in the video that it was.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that we were right about in the video, was saying that was the Avengers.
Oh, and then the Lego set thing came out? Yeah, that's right.
I couldn't remember Iron Man. Remember, we said all that was the Avengers base. Yeah. We were right about a lot of... Yo, if you go back and watch our video, we were right about a lot of stuff.
But we were wrong about a lot.
Yeah, we were really wrong.
Everyone was thrown off the... And I think it was like, the Russos were like, shit, come on, there, we gotta switch it up. Let's for real. Let's kill Thanos the first 10 minutes. We'll do all these different things, fuck everyone up. And that's basically what happened.
Yep. I feel like they shot like 5 of these movies. You know what I mean? And they just like put 4 of them together and was like waiting for all the people to just guess what would happen. And they were like, okay, we can't use A, we gotta use B now. We can't use B, we move on to film C.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, the movie was supposed to be called Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes,
until
that was
Gamora spoiled it on the red carpet. So.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did. That's why they changed it. Because she was
like,
no, we just got done filming Infinity Gauntlet. She literally says the word.
Holy crap.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that. Holy shit.
Yeah, so they had to change so much stuff. Like, I think the movie was... I think Annihilus might have actually played a role or something. You know what I mean? I think a lot of this type of shit might have been true, but the fans were just guessing too much of it. So they were like, damn, like, you niggas are good. But Iron Man's... Iron Man's
journey throughout this film was just
his whole arc. Yeah, his whole man, like
his growth as a character.
It was good that he. It was, and I'm not gonna say that it's good that he died, but it was like
it's poetic.
It was a poetic move on behalf of the Russo brothers.
For Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, Tony Stark, to go out like that, there's no other better way. There's no better way. He matured. He overcame. He created a family. He did what he needed to do to protect them from Thanos. And let's be real, Iron Man's the first one to go out snapping Thanos and his whole fleet.
Yeah. Which was awesome. There was really... I didn't expect... Because like when he looked at Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange was like... And I'm like... What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And then like...
What are you talking about?
You see him
go give his all.
Yeah, give his all.
Literally.
And all of a sudden, Thanos is like, "Oh yeah,"
And I was
like,
at that moment. I was
and
like,
I'm like, "No."
my heart dropped when he snapped. When Thanos had the stones. When,
I
when he
was like,
snapped,
not
my heart
again.
dropped. I was
Not
like,
again.
that's what I said too. I said the same thing in the theater. Not again.
Plot twists.
And then
Infinity War 3, like,
I am Iron Man.
which apparently I think he didn't even want to say that.
No, he didn't.
No, yeah.
He didn't want to say that, and he didn't want to die.
Really? Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
Well,
he didn't want to die.
he was costing a lot of money.
Huh?
He was costing a lot of money.
It was the Russo's idea for him to die.
20% of
He did not- he just didn't
of
want to do it.
Avengers was his cut.
Yeah,
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I mean,
I mean,
why
he's
wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
It's worth.
He took a chance. They took a chance on each other, and they built something beautiful, yo. And like I know Spider-Man is off topic right now, but seeing him in those trailers was beautiful, right? It was like it touched you, yo. It lets you know that the world appreciates what
Like
it is.
his character's gonna leave an
dude.
impact on the Marvel Cinematic Universe
On the
forever.
forever, yo, forever.
And we got to fucking watch it
We got to see it
all,
like,
which is awesome.
man.
To think about that, this movie will break the record of Avatar.
Yeah.
It'll be the most streaming movie
Yeah.
from something that was frowned upon, and shamed upon 19 years ago.
Marvel were selling their characters.
Yeah,
because
They were calling us nerds,
bankrupt.
saying,
What?
They're going bankrupt. Look at them now.
Like, what?
"What up? What up?"
Now they have everything, yo. Everything. They have almost everything except Hulk. Yo, come on, man.
Marvel Bros.
Marvel Bros for
Marvel
life.
Bros. Life.
Marvel Bros for life.
Marvel Bros 3000.
Marvel Bros 3000.
Oh,
yo.
That fucked me up. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yo, that I Love You 3000.
Or no,
and
that's
this
good, but
3000 equaling all the movies.
When Happy was like, "You hungry? You hungry?" And she's like,
I
"Like some cheeseburgers," and she's you looking happy, and his heart just crumbles, and he's just like,
He's like, "Your dad likes cheeseburger." Okay.
I'm gonna get you all the cheeseburgers you want, baby.
Like,
I'm gonna get you all the cheeseburgers you want. And then I'm just like, oh,
yo, my heart.
my heart. Oh man.
No.
That funeral scene.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. We definitely see you saw all the major characters.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I think that we might have Iron Lad or whatever his name is. I think that might be due from Iron Man 3. I mean,
Oh, the kid.
the kid. I
No
think
reason
so.
to put him in there, then they're gonna use him.
Think about it. They kind of hinted to that in Iron Man 3 when he was looking at the armor. It was like,
I need to
ooh.
rewatch that one.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the Iron Kid. A little
Iron Lad.
What Spider-Man
Is that what his name is? Iron Lad or Iron?
Whatever it
No
is.
idea. Well, I'll honestly need to rewatch.
I think his name is Iron Lad. I'm not 100%
Little tin
about
soldier.
that.
I don't
but
know.
Little tin soldier.
I wanted Iron
Poor little
Heart.
Tink Tink.
I was kind of thinking that they were gonna do Iron Heart since they're in the wave of the women's rights. I guess I don't know what it's called.
We got Potts. She might make a few little. She might save the kid here and there. You know.
I don't think that's something she wants to
I don't
do.
think
I think
we'll
she
see
just
her.
wants to run.
She's gonna have like a.
and that's kind of what she's focusing on. You know?
You're gonna see Happy play the role that you would expect Pepper to play.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna have.
Yeah. And then working alongside with Spider-Man, and we'll get into that later in a different video, but yeah.
Overall, just
It was just a great movie, you know.
Great, epic movie.
like a round of applause, like full. That's what I was doing in theaters. I was doing a round of applause.
All round.
And I was standing up and I was yelling and I was like, yeah. And other people around me was like, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I haven't seen anything like in Black Panther. I saw a little bit of that type of environment, but really, and in Infinity War a little bit, especially towards the end, we were all like, "No, what the?" We were all triggered towards the end because I really didn't expect that.
I didn't talk for 2 hours after Infinity War.
Yeah, that was
Infinity
a
War
little emotional
was.
for me. But as soon as you get in the theater for Endgame, it was a different ballgame.
Yeah.
Never
Endgame
experienced it
was-
before, you know, and I'm glad we were able to experience it the way we did.
So, yeah.
Yo, man, like.
If you haven't seen this movie, go check it out.
Go
If you
check it
haven't
out.
seen this movie, definitely go check it out.
Once you check it out, check this video out, check our theories out, see how we connected them.
Yeah. If you've seen it already, go see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go see it again.
Watch it over.
Get us to beat Avatar.
We're gonna
Definitely.
We're gonna be posting some more videos, so stay tuned. Join our social medias, like we said. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video.
Subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
Bing.
You know, just you just gotta watch it. You know,
Yeah.
we love you guys 3000 for sure.
For sure.
Thank you for watching our video.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys next time on another
Catch
episode
on
of Marvel
50
Bros.
Yep.
And we out.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.